Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money, got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shine.
So, in this community right here, right, there was a time, I think it was like the early 80s when the cocaine, what was your...
No, bro, the early 70s, it was the late 70s, when the early 80s, man, it was 1978. It was ether base and everything, man. We had Shaka Khan, all them motherfuckers coming down here, man, buying dope. They was ether base, they used to go right there on Central. In 92nd, the Mike's niggas still had that stuff right there. And buy the ether bases and all that kind of stuff right there, Triple B skills and shit. And so what they did was, man, what happened was, man, my brother Robert, remember I said, man, he got a job out there through our church, you know, out there in High Shear. He went around with white people, so when he stayed out there, you know, maybe like 10, 20 years, so he got hooked up in this white circle. So when I got in the streets, he turned me on to one of the white boys that was in the dope game. So the white boys started fronting me dope. And I bring the dope to the hood. I'm fronting the homeboys. You know, we all selling the dope. Then I get this cocaine, they come and then they give me ounces of cocaine. So I learned how to eat the base and rock and all that shit. So I bring the shit to the hood, and we all selling it. Johnny Ray. And then Johnny Ray, we used to box.
Johnny Ray from where?
Johnny Ray from Q102. OG Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray #1 with Gerald PPR, Mac Thomas, Gillespie, Alvin Knight, Franklin Knight, all them cats right there, man, right there on 92nd and stuff. Okay, so what we did was, we got the cocaine, and just that cocaine to my thing, you know. So what I did was, I said, somebody, I introduced cocaine to this whole community. I was funny.
And where we at?
Where we at? We on Main Street. We on Main Street. Let me tell you about the Main Street. Before the Main Streets, there wasn't even no Main Streets and like that. We was San Pedro.
San Pedro
We
Crib.
was San Pedro Crib, the Washout Streets, right there on 102nd and San Pedro. We was right there. We had Runaway, Mac Thomas, Gerald, PP. But see, the thing is, the Q was owned by itself. But the rest of them, Karen, let me call you back, baby. This is what it was. Mad Dog is the original leader of the Eastside Crips. I'm talking about from Florence all the way to Imperial. I'm talking about from the 110 freeway all the way to Watts. We got on with Tip Top Grape Street Watts too, man. Big Honcho, Tamer Gruden, all that. I was in the pen with Tamer Gruden and stuff. You know. So our thing was Eastside.
So you said Mad Dog was the original?
Mad Dog, OG Mad Dog, man.
So he was he was like him and Mac Thomas.
Big David.
So what was he to Mac Thomas though?
Mac Thomas is in the hood. See, Mac Thomas, they was all over there. All them from Back Street. Big Jackie Bristol and all them. They were on 109th and behind.
So if you say Mad Dog was the original leader, what was Raymond Washington?
See, no. See, we had like, let me
put it in perspective.
Raymond had his boys. But we over here on this side, the east side. So you got the southeast side, you got the
okay, now I understand.
See, he over there, Raymond Washington over there by Fremont. See, they're on that side of Manchester by Fremont. We on this side, we represent Lock High. See, and we doing that. And we doing, you know, so. But what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm gonna go and get Johnny Ray. We're gonna be back out there, take care of my chief. We're gonna go to get Johnny Ray and let them do some things with us too, man. But what I want out of this shit right here, man, I'm telling you what I want out of this shit, man. I want this shit, man, to bring some brothers. I want to bring some brothers in Christ. Because it's like this here, man. I don't want to see nobody go to hell. I was at church Sunday and I heard my pastor say, I don't want to see nobody go to hell. I don't want to see my enemies go to hell. None of that bullshit, man. Brothers, we got to trust in God. We got to stay focused. We got to keep moving forward. All that bullshit in the past, we got to leave that shit back there, man. Y'all see what the world's gonna come through? You can't even tell the seasons. Rain and the snow and the shit. You can't tell that. And look at the wars going on. See what's going on, my brothers? To a moment. Get this Christ in your life. That's the only reason I'm here. Keep going. Malcolm X, he followed Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad is dead. I follow Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is still alive. He still got my back. He never backstabbed me. Never did no bullshit to me. You feel me, man? That's what y'all gotta get. I'm telling y'all the real, brothers. This is the only way you're gonna make it. You get Christ in your life, then you move on with your life. Everybody, I'm gonna share something with y'all. This is what I tell my youngsters. Ain't nobody in your family, your mother, your father, your brother or sister, got your fingerprint. That's who you are. Be who God made you to be. Try to get a walk with God, talk with God. You ain't trying to act like this nigga. I don't want to be these followers. That's what happened to us. We start following. We start looking for something to do. You know what I mean? You know, you in the hood, ain't got nothing to do. So you become a gang. Now they want to call you a gang. We had to deal with the police over here. We're doing all that kind of shit. And now these goofy ass motherfuckers want to talk about defunding the police. What kind of shit is that, man? We got senior citizens. We got kids out here. Who you gonna call when somebody happens to you, man? You gonna call the police. And our brothers, that's what we gotta start doing. We gotta start taking care of our senior citizens, man. We gotta start taking care of our kids out here and shit. Check me out, some man. When I was coming up, when we were doing our gangster shit, when we seen an enemy with his mother or his kid, they got a pass. We didn't disrespect the motherfucking churches and shit, write graffiti on them and stuff. We didn't do that stuff. How you gonna walk by a church and write all the church and stuff? That shit ain't cool. And if you see somebody doing that shit, you're supposed to stop it.
Lowe's, you seem like you still turned up.
No,
No, I'm just making it.
No. I'm turned up on another level now.
Right.
You know, I'm telling you, it's like this here. When I was working for Satan, I was OG Nose. I'm gonna show you some pictures, boy. So it was in my house, actually. So we get back to the house, I'm gonna show you the pictures.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you the pictures of the house, man. You know, I want to show you something, man. And I want you to.
I definitely want you to call Johnny Ray.
You know, when we leave here, we're gonna Johnny Ray live around the corner right there. Is Johnny Ray been here?
No.
Barry Levi been over here?
Yeah.
Barry Levi there already. That's the Q right there. That's Q right there. That's Q 102. We on the Q hood. Then you got the main streets down the streets. See what I mean? All that stuff. See, this is where we gotta stop. And here's the thing though. You gotta get these brothers something to do. You got to get them something to do, man. Think about it, man. Man, that's me right there, OG.
Let's see. That's you?
That's OG Nose.
That's OG Nose?
That's OG Nose right there.
Nose, man. Nose was on swole.
You feel me, man?
What year was that, Slow?
This is it's in the 80s. It's in the 80s. Straight up. I was with Runaway, Droopy, Dale Dog. Dale Dog, rest in peace. I'm all that good. Droopy, Dale Dog, those my little homies.
So let's go back to Carl, your brother, man. You know, I live right there in the neighborhood where the Red House used to be when Carl, Weasel, Tiny Man,
Okay.
Cross.
See, them the young homies.
Yeah. Lil Cross, and also Mad Nut, and Killer Carl, and also Tookie. Of course, Tookie was there, you know what I mean, at the Red House. And that's where I met your brother, Carl, man. They call him Shotgun, man. Tell us a little bit about Shotgun.
Well, Carl came up under me, man, you know what I mean? He was raised up in church just like he's my brother. You know, so but Carl took it to another step, man. He was the first one, you know, they got that Carl Robinson law. The school year law. That's Carl Robinson law. They put that in the books. That's from the feds. When he went to the feds for selling dope 1,000 feet from a school, that's the Carl Robinson law. It's in, you know, put up on the internet. You know, and he did 14 years in the feds for that. When he now, man, you know, Carl was a rider, man. You know, just straight out, you know, Carl was a rider. Tookie them, you know, see, Tookie them crew, they didn't come on. See, Tookie them was really from Compton. See, Tookie was from Compton. See, we a whole nother set. We Eastside, but LA, Compton, and Watts, we was all cool. You know, so we all did things together. So Carl, you know, he was like really, you know, Eastside, you know. So Carl had the generation behind him. You know, he was with Droopy, Dale Dog, Runaway, you know. He with that crew, Piggy and Jody, and all the niggas right there, man. You know, but by the time Carl came on the scene doing his thing, I'm working on a job now with my daddy. My daddy, man, he done gave me a job out here in Barrett. I'm like that when I started working doing that now, you know what I mean? I see, and once I get fired once I leave that job after 3 years, then I come into the dope game. See, I don't go back into the.
So at what level did you make it in the dope game?
Did I make it in the dope game?
Yeah.
I supplied the neighborhood. Put it that way. I was selling 10 pounds I was able to sell a nigga 10 pounds of weed for $450 a pound. I was selling 10 pounds of weed for $4,500. I was selling ounces of cocaine, 28 grams for $1,400. No, for $2,800. $2,400. No. I was selling 28 grams for $2,400. 7.5 ounces in a
Yeah,
rock.
that's when it was pure though.
That's right, man. You're damn right. I'm tasting, man. I used to take cocaine. This is my mom and daddy, rest in peace. I would take some powder cocaine. I go to the hotels down there on Century, right down Federation. I go in the hotel, you take the mirror off the wall, put it on the bed. And I get the cocaine and mix it up. The cocaine was so tough, I go into the bathroom, probably this on my mouth. Turn the hot water on. And the shit'll rock up in the hot water, man. What made me start using dope was another thing too. When I go to the pen to get out the pen, I come home. When my nigga Jay brought me this, don't give me the nose, give me this here. Give me a big old rock like this, like a tennis ball. I'm finna take it home and cut it up, you know, do my thug thing with it. He said no. It's already rocked up, this how it goes, that's what they're doing now. So what I did was I took a chip of it and I hit it. Like, what the fuck is this? This ain't no cocaine, what is this shit? You know what I mean? That's when I learned about the crack, cocaine, and stuff they are selling people right now. This stuff they got people running. So when I was smoking, man, we took a hit to sit down and chill. But now they take a hit now, they run and go rob and steal and take from their mom and daddy and their kids and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I'm just, man, I done seen it all, man. They don't this Eastside, man, I'm just, man, I used to shine shoes on 130 at Sandy's Taylor shop. Man, I've been running down Broadway shining shoes. Me and my homeboys, Tiny, Jimmy Ray Neal, all those, man. My son named, my brother named me Nose named Ray Neal. I named my son after him. I got a son named Ray Neal, you know, since he grew up with me, man. He went back to Hunters Point. There's a whole lot, man. We got a whole lot of stories, man. I can tell you so much shit, man, you wouldn't believe it. What you gotta do is here. You don't have to argue, you don't have to put it together how you wanna do it. We're gonna take a little break now, man.
Okay, we'll do that, man. We go ahead. Well, tell them to lock the door then. That's all you gotta do. Lock the door?
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
Post, man, big game, man. I want you to post this right here, man. This is my pastor, man. Pastor J.B. Harwood, man, the pastor of President Zion Baptist Church.
And how old is he?
90 years old.
Oh, wow.
Still 10
look
toes,
amazing.
Still 10 toes down, man. Straight up, man. Take big game. This is the only pastor, man, that gave out free life insurance in Trans-America, man, for people, man, to bury themselves. $25,000 free life insurance policy. And not only that, he just started another one right now that he's giving away to free life insurance policy for people.
They're down at the church now?
They're at the church right now, giving away free life insurance policy for people 70 years and older. You know what I mean? This is the pastor, man, that helped raise me, that helped guide me, and kept me out here on these streets and stuff. That kept me busy. That kept me, you know, other than that, man, and I'm still busy with it, man. Yeah,
When you was lost in the wilderness, the pastor showed you the way.
Man, pastor did more insurance, but pastor did that, but pastor grabbed me by my collar. All right, Burnell Robinson, you know what I mean? He was like a father to us, man. And I'm not the only one, man. It's hundreds and thousands of young brothers, man. That he done bought us, man.
I appreciate that,
Put us in the way. He owned the programs, man, you know what I mean? Give away food, very deep.
Pastor, how difficult was it to deal with the personality of Knowles? Because Knowles he has a lot of energy, and I'm sure he had that same energy when he was Crippin', but he had the same energy for Christ. What do you think about that?
I think it's wonderful. You must meet people where they are. Bring them where you want them to be.
True. That is a true statement. Meet them where they are and bring them where you want them to be. There you go.
Where they need to be.
Where they need to be. Got you.
Where's that at, Pastor?
Church.
Church. So we're going to leave it right there. Church. Lock the door.
Lock this door.